Hi there, welcome back to Ultimate Digital Hacks. In today's video, I'm going to show you a very easy way to manage your stocks using Google Sheets. Please remember, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up so other people will be able to find it more easily. So you're going to need to get a Google account to be able to do this. And once you have a Google account, just go to sheets.google.com. Now, the sheet that I'm using, I'm going to put in the description as a link which you can click on. So when you click on this link, it'll open up this stock template. What you can do is just click on File, make a copy, give it a name you like, and save it to your drive. And then you'll have a copy of this template which you can work off. In today's video, we're going to discuss at the bottom here the first tab called Invested, so stocks or shares that you're invested in. And in a later video, we'll look at the sold. Before I jump in, I just want to show you one or two things that I use to set up my Google Sheets. The first is I go to View, Freeze, and freeze row 1. And what that does is it allows me to freeze all the headings. So when I fill this sheet up and I go below the fold, I'll be able to scroll through my stocks, but it'll keep the headers in place, which makes it more user-friendly. Secondly, with date added, I select the entire column. I go Format, down to number, down again, and I look for a specific format. So more formats, more date and time formats, and I choose what I find easy to read. So I go for this one here, which has got the day, the month abbreviated, and the year. So if you look here, it says 4th of June 2020. It's unmistakable and easy. All I want to do on this invested sheet is keep track of the stocks that I'm invested in, the date that I added them to my portfolio, how many days that is, the volume that I purchased, the purchase price, the total purchase price, the buy price. I'd like to see the current price, the current gain, and the current percentage return. In addition, if there's a source that I used, such as a YouTube video or a report on the stock, I'd like to be able to hyperlink to that source. And if there's anything of interest, I'll put it under notes. So let me show you how we do this. The first thing I do is I put the name of the stock and I create a hyperlink to be able to get back to more information of that stock. So if I hover over this hyperlink and click on it, it will take me to my favorite stocks website, which is Yahoo Finance, and I will land onto the page for this particular stock, Antares Pharma. Now, let's just say, for example, you wanted to land on the statistics page. You can click on that. You then select the URL in your address bar, Control C. You then click on the name and you go Control K, Control V, and enter. And what that will do is it'll create a link which will take you to that exact page. So now you'll see I'm on the statistics page. Now that we have the name of the investment with a useful link to your favorite stock website, you need to add the symbol of the stock. So in this case, it's ATRS, which you can easily get from the website you just came from. So here you can see Antares Pharma, ATRS is the stock symbol. Next, you want to input your date added. And then to keep track of how long you've been holding the stock, you want to be able to have a formula under days, which will track how long you've been holding it. The formula is today, open brackets, close brackets, minus, and then the cell, C2 in this case, of the date added. So in this case, it shows me I've held the stock for 18 days. Then you want to enter your volume, which is the amount of the stock that you bought, in this case 3,500. And then you want your cost price. So for this to populate, you need to put in your buy price. So let's go over to buy price, and you enter manually the amount that you paid for the stock, in this case $2.96. And then the cost is just a simple case of multiplying the buy by the volume to give me the total amount that I spent, $10,360. Okay, to get the current price, and just a warning, this can be delayed by a few minutes, I think 15 minutes or maybe perhaps longer. You enter the following formula: equals Google Finance, brackets, B2 in this case refers to the symbol, so it's easier to just refer back to the symbol than type it in again, comma, space, quotes, price, quotes, close bracket. And what that'll do is it'll bring up the latest stock price according to Google Finance. Next is the gain. The formula for the gain is brackets H2, which is your current price, minus G2, which is the buy price, close brackets, times by the volume, E2, 3,500. So there's a minus $210 gain. Then to look at the percentage return on this particular stock, the formula is brackets H2, which is the current price, minus G2, which is the buy price, brackets divided by the buy price, which is G2. So we can see that there's a minus 2.03%. In order for percentages to show up in the return percentage column, select the entire column and make sure you select format as percentage. Then you can paste in your formula, and you can control the number of decimal places by using the decrease or increase next to the percentage sign. Then on source, I got this from an advisory service, Banyan Hill. If I click on the link, it'll take me to this particular article, which is sitting behind a URL, which I hyperlinked, and I did the Control K, Control V to add it in as a source. Under notes, you can link to anything else that is interesting, or if you're not linking, you can just make notes. So in this case, I wanted to see the 4-year projected earnings for this share, and I went to this website called nasdaq.com, and under market activity, I then searched, and I was able to get the 4-year forecast going up to 2023, which is the analyst forecast for consensus EPS, which was very useful. So there you have it. Now let's create an example and see how that works out. We're going to invest in Netflix. We're going to go over to Yahoo and type in Netflix. We're going to, at the top, go Control C. Once I select all of it, go back to the spreadsheet and go Control K, Control V. And now the Netflix is hyperlinked to Yahoo Finance. Now we need the ticker symbol, NFLX. Okay. Everything else, I'm going to go to the Antares Pharma example. I'm going to select those columns there, Control C, go down and Control V. And then I'm going to be putting in the information. So we'll say that I bought the shares today, 22 June. So the days are set to 0. Let's just say I bought 100 Netflix. And then I'm going to make the buy price the same as the current price. So I'll say 453.72 or whatever the actual buy price is. And then you'll see it cost me $45,000 at a buy price of 453.72 to get 100 shares. The current price is 453.72. You can see it's now, because we copied and pasted, it's fetching B3, which is the Netflix ticker. The gain is 0, the return is 0, and if I want, I can add more information. So there you have it, very basic spreadsheet to track your stock investments. If you have any comments that you'd like to add about videos you'd like me to cover around this topic, please put it in the comments box. As always, thank you for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you want other people to find it, and if you'd like to receive notifications on my new videos, which I'm always going to be creating regularly, please subscribe and hit the bell button. Thank you very much.